Hey there, and welcome. If you're just starting on Mounjaro, we're here to help you get completely comfortable with using your pen. We're going to walk through every single step, together, to make it all feel simple and clear. And you can rest easy knowing all this information comes directly from the clinical protocol of Dr. Praveen Ramachandra from the Diaplus Endocrinology Clinic, so you know you're in great hands. So here's what we're going to cover. We've got 5 simple parts. We'll start with how to store your pen, then get into your weekly schedule. After that, we'll cover getting your injection ready, how to actually do it step by step, and we'll wrap up with a few really important safety rules. By the end of this, you're going to feel like a pro.
Okay, first things first. Let's talk about where you keep your pen. This might seem like a small detail, but believe me, proper storage is absolutely key to making sure your medicine works exactly like it's supposed to.
The main thing to remember, the fridge is your pen's best friend. You want to keep it between 2 and 8 degrees Celsius. But, and this is a big one, whatever you do, do not let it freeze. If it freezes, you have to get rid of it. Oh, and that carton it comes in, keep the pen in there. It protects it from light. Now, if you're traveling or just out and about, it's okay for a pen to be at room temperature for up to 21 days. After that, though, it's got to go.
All right, storage is covered. Let's move on to timing. Mounjaro is a once-a-week injection, so consistency is great. But, life happens. So what do you do if your schedule gets a little mixed up?
Here's the first magic number to remember: 72 hours. If you need to change the day you take your injection, you have to wait at least 72 hours. That's 3 full days between your doses. This is a critical safety rule to make sure you're not taking them too close together.
And what if you just plain miss a dose? It happens to the best of us. The rule here is pretty simple. You have a 4-day window. If you remember within those 4 days, go ahead and take it. But if more than 4 days have passed, just skip that dose completely. Forget about it. Then take your next one on your normal day. The most important takeaway is never, ever double up on doses.
Okay, you're doing great. We've got storage and scheduling down. Now it's time to get into the hands-on part, getting everything ready for your injection. Don't worry, this whole process is designed to be really smooth and simple.
Step 1 is all about picking your spot. You've got 3 main options: your abdomen, your thigh, or the back of your upper arm. Just a heads up, that upper arm spot can be a little tricky to do on your own, so it's a really good idea to have someone else help you with that one. But the most important part of this step, and I really can't stress this enough, is to rotate your site every single week. This keeps your skin healthy and happy. Okay, pay close attention here, because this is a really important step, but you only have to do it once with each new pen. It's called priming. All you do is attach a new needle, take off both caps, and turn the knob to the prime position. Then, point the pen straight up and give it a few gentle taps to make any air bubbles float to the top. Finally, press and hold the knob until you see a little stream of medicine come out. That's it. That's how you know the pen is working perfectly and is ready for its first use. And here we are, the main event, the injection itself. You've done all the prep work, and now it's just a few quick actions to get it done. I promise, it's a lot easier than you might think. Let's walk through it. It really comes down to just 4 steps. First, dial up your dose. Second, insert the needle into the spot you chose. Third, press that dose knob all the way down and hold it. And fourth, this part is key, keep holding it down for a slow count of 5 seconds after you've pressed it. That little pause ensures you get every last drop of your medicine. As soon as you're done, just pull the needle straight out. Now, you might be tempted to rub the area, but don't. Just leave it be. And then, for your safety and for everyone else's, the very next thing you do is remove that used needle and pop it straight into an approved sharps container. Right away.
Okay, we are on the home stretch now. Let's just wrap up with a few super simple but totally non-negotiable safety rules. Think of these as the must-remember do's and don'ts of using your pen.
Let's break it down. On the do's side, always take a quick look at the medicine in the pen. It should be clear or maybe a tiny bit yellow. If it looks cloudy or has particles in it, don't use it. Also, and this is a big one, do use a brand new needle for every single injection. No exceptions. Now for the don'ts. Never, ever, ever share your pen with another person. Also, don't store the pen with a needle still attached. And finally, if there's a little bit of medicine left at the end, don't try to use it. Just dispose of the pen.
You know, it really all boils down to this simple summary from Dr. Praveen Ramachandra. If you just remember these key points, you'll be in great shape. Keep it in the fridge, use it once a week, rotate your sites, use a new needle every time, and toss that used needle in a sharps container. That's the core of it right there.
Look, I know this can feel like a lot to take in at first, but I promise you after you do it just a couple of times, it'll become second nature. It'll just be part of your routine. Remember, this is a tool to help you take charge of your health, and you are more than capable of doing this. You've absolutely